If your intro isn't good, nobody's going to watch your video. It's as simple as that. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through the 5 elements of an actual introduction that we use to make B2B video content for founders in SaaS, RevOps, GTME, recruitment, agencies. It doesn't matter. The formula is going to apply. And without any of these 5 elements, people are going to click off within those first 30 seconds. Now, I'm going to spoon feed this actual intro here. This is a video, and we're just going to go section by section. I'm going to talk about it. So let's play it in order, and then let's rock and roll. All right? First and foremost. If you are trying to figure out how to actually do content marketing for your SaaS and everything you've tried so far either did not stick or just did not work, this video is going to be very useful for you. I'm going to walk you through the 5 stages there. So that's the first hook there. We call it the hook and the hyper urgency. Now, everyone says hook. Everyone says that, but nobody actually tells you what needs to go in the hook. So there's a few elements here happening in just the hook. First and foremost, you see me saying, hey, we're talking about content marketing, and I'm talking to a SaaS founder. So I can say, if you're trying to do content marketing for your SaaS, so I'm calling out the ICP and the mechanism that they're searching for. And then I go on to say, if you've tried everything and it did not work or it did not stick, this video is going to be exactly why. So I'm not only am I just calling out the ICP and the mechanism, I'm calling out their pain point and saying this video is going to, that's a horrible shot. And why this video is going to explain why it did not stick. So that hyperhook and urgency, those are the elements that go into it. Okay, let's go into the second section now. This video is going to be very useful for you. I'm going to walk you through the 5 stages we use to build full content funnels for SaaS clients from scratch, specifically on YouTube. And you'll even see it. Okay, so you saw me right there. In this video, I'm going to show you the 5 mechanisms, blah, 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 blah. That's what we call a video contract promise. When somebody clicks your YouTube thumbnail and title, they want to know that they landed on the right video. And if this is something I've forgotten about when I was first doing YouTube, I wouldn't talk about this till like a minute in or 2 minutes in. People don't care to watch that long unless you know or they know what they're going to get out of the video. So the second thing I always say is, you're on this video because you wanted this answer. So here's the 5 ways I'm going to break it down. And if you go back to the beginning of this video, I said the same thing. I'm going to give you 5 elements of an introduction. So you knew immediately that you were getting these 5 elements. And now we're on number 2. So what are you promising in the video? And what are you going to say immediately to say, this is what you're going to get over the next 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes, however long your YouTube video is. Okay. Now let's keep it going to the third section. Stages we use to build full content funnels for SaaS clients from scratch, specifically on YouTube. And you'll even see it using a real client example that we used for Swift Approve to see how it comes together in practice. I'm not select. So I extended it just a little bit there. That's still step number 2. This is number 3 now, and we call it authority mining. So just pay attention here. I'm founder of Hive. I built real content strategies for 200 plus companies. SaaS, RevOps, GTMEs, recruitment, sales tech. And what I find 90% of the time is that you start posting before you have any underlying structure in place. All right. So if you look at what I just did there, I said, I am Matt Celestio. I'm founder of Hive Agency. Number 1, name. Number 2, I'm founder. So it gives me a little bit of credibility, but people are skeptical nowadays. So after you say, I'm this person, CEO, founder, blah, 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 you're going to say why that's important, because anyone can start up a business today. It's very easy to do that, and everybody on LinkedIn is lying. So you want to cut through that noise. So not only do I say I'm founder, I say I've built engines and GTM content engines videos for all these different industries. So listen here again. Hive, I built real content strategies for 200 plus companies. So I said I built content strategies for 200 plus companies. And not only do I say that I've done it for 200 plus companies, there's screenshots of me actually doing work. So this is when I was doing a podcast shoot for a client. This is me doing a VSL for another client. This was another one doing founder-led content at somebody's home with a nice library. This is the same podcast clip from the beginning. But it's really powerful once you say something, and then when you say something and then show visuals to back that up. It does 2 things in the viewer's minds, like, wow, this is the real deal. Like, this is really cool. He actually has done what he is saying. So for you, if you're in the cold email space, how many campaigns have you run? How many meetings have you generated? If you're in RevOps, you know, how much revenue have you saved? How much revenue have you grown? Find one piece of credibility there that you can talk about and then showcase at the same time. So that credibility or the authority mining there, it's a very, very important nuance and section of the introduction. And then let's get into the 4th section here. SaaS, RevOps, GTMEs, recruitment, sales tech. And what I find 90% of the time is that you start posting before you have any underlying structure in place. And without that structure, it doesn't matter how good your videos are or how consistent you are. Nothing is going to compound. Like I said, okay. So that last section there, I accidentally bled into it a little bit from the authority mining. But this is where I'm escalating even further to make them want to watch the video. So I say you start posting before you have any underlying structure in place, and without any of that, nothing's going to stick, nothing's going to compound. So now that's me revalidating, saying, hey, if you don't watch what's in this video, nothing is actually going to work for you, or no strategy is going to work for you. So I'm pretty much saying, or I'm escalating the situation by pain. And that's like the final section there before we do the last the fifth section, which is, hey, let's just get into it. And you can see I jump right into the video. Watch. Nothing is going to compound. Like I said initially, we're doing SaaS and we're doing it on YouTube, okay? The meat and potatoes. So those 5 elements there, and there's a 6th one I'm about to share right now that's actually hidden and nobody talks about this. These 5 elements, they must go in that order. They must start all the way from the hyperhook and urgency. They must then go into the video contract and promise to make sure, hey, I clicked on the right video. Authority mining, why should people listen to you? And then I want you to show that as well. I want you to then escalate the problem even more if they don't watch the video or get the information from the video that you're making, and then jump right into it. All right, let's go. Let's talk about this. Okay, step 1, just get right into it. It's literally 45 seconds. I used to have intros that were 3 minutes long. Nobody is going to wait that long. People click off the video on like 4 minutes sometimes, which is a good average view duration in YouTube. But those first 45 seconds are crucial, that you get all this in and then start the content immediately. Now, the 6th thing I want to say, which is that 6th element, if your tonality and your energy doesn't take all of these 5 mechanisms and then put it on the screen in a way that's engaging, it doesn't matter. People are clicking off. If you're going as a founder, the face of a company that's supposed to get prospects excited, that's supposed to get people interested in your business, and you're talking about, well, today we're going to build SaaS marketing funnels and we're going to talk about these 5 stages, and I'm the founder of this company. It's boring. Nobody's going to listen. You got to be engaging, confident, authoritative, speak with your chest, and make sure that your energy permeates the screen. Like if I'm coming and I'm saying, hey, if you're going to start SaaS marketing, don't miss the 5 steps that I'm going to show you today. Listen to the tonality of my voice right from the beginning. If you are trying to figure out how to actually do content marketing for your SaaS and everything you've tried so far either did not stick or just did not work, this video is going to be very useful for you. So you can even see the tonality that I had at the end of that sentence. I finished on a down tonality, not an up tonality, not a monotone tonality. Not, this video is going to be very useful for you, or this video is going to be very useful for you. I said, no, this video is going to be very useful for you. The tonality and the energy and the confidence that I had in this introduction is what's going to carry the rest of the video, because it sets the tone. Set the tone for your prospect, set the tone for your viewer, and come on the camera with some life and aliveness in you, okay? If you don't have that 6th element, it doesn't matter about these 5. That energy is super, super important. Now, today we've covered the introduction, which is the first 45 seconds of the video, but there's so much more that needs to happen in terms of packaging, title, SEO, ideas, creations, scripts, the full actual length of the video and what goes into it. If you want to see the full breakdown in action on how we'll build a full content strategy and engine for B2B founders like yourself, there's a video on the screen right now I want you to click, and that's going to do the entire breakdown of every aspect of YouTube that we do. So ideas, topic, research, SEO, publishing, tracking, management, analytics, everything start to finish. I give it all away. So make sure you give that a watch. And if you're looking for a partner that allows you to build repeatable content systems and be consistent with your content and founder-led brand, there's a link to book a call below with myself and my team. And we will show you the potential for your business, what this could look like for your business and brand, and how we do an entire month of content in just 2 hours on site, and we come to you. So don't miss out. Click that link below, and let's have a chat. Let's see if it's in alignment for you.